Okay, if you're selling digital products, you definitely know this feeling. That paralysis of trying to pick the right platform, right? I mean, there are a million options, the stakes feel super high, and it's honestly one of the most stressful choices you'll make. So in the next few minutes, we're going to cut right through all that noise and make this decision a whole lot easier for you.
And you know what? That quote right there, it is absolutely no exaggeration. Your platform is so much more than just a place to host your files. Seriously, think of it as the foundation of your entire business. It's your storefront, it's your cashier, and your delivery system all rolled into one. I mean, think about it. If you get this wrong, you're just setting yourself up for a world of frustration. You're constantly battling limitations, getting eaten alive by fees, or maybe even losing sales just because you don't have the right data. But if you get it right, oh man, your platform becomes this silent partner that just works. It frees you up to actually grow the business. Okay, so let's kick things off with a really crucial mindset shift. I want you to stop thinking about this process as just buying software. Instead, think of it as hiring your most important silent partner. This partner is either going to be a dead weight holding you back, or it's going to be the engine that propels your entire business forward.
Look, I get it. The platform landscape can feel like this endless, super confusing maze. So to find our way through it, we need a map. Let's break down this entire world of options into just a few key territories. It'll make it so much easier to find your way.
Okay, so when you really boil it down, the entire market kind of splits into two main camps. First, you've got your traditional e-commerce giants, right? Like Shopify and WooCommerce. They're built to sell pretty much anything, but you often need a bunch of extra apps to get the digital product features you need. And then you've got platforms built specifically for creators, like Gumroad, which is perfect for simple downloads, or something like LearnWorlds for really complex courses. All right, so with all these options, where in the world do you even begin? Well, the fastest way to narrow everything down is to actually ignore the platform for a second and just focus on your product. Because more than anything else, what you sell is going to dictate where you should sell it. So let's start with probably the most common type of digital product out there. Are you selling a straightforward digital file? Like a PDF, a template, a pack of assets, something like that? Okay, if that sounds like you, then you want to be looking at platforms that are just laser focused on one thing: secure file delivery. They make the whole process dead simple. A customer pays, and bam, they instantly get a download link. It's fast, it's efficient, and it does exactly what you need without overcomplexing a single thing. But hey, a simple download link isn't going to cut it for everyone, right? What if your product is way more complex? What if it's a course with different modules, videos, maybe even quizzes? Well, that's when you need a platform that's all about the student experience. These options are built from the ground up with features like drip content, progress tracking, and student management already baked right in. It's a completely different universe of needs. And finally, what about the holy grail, recurring revenue? Are you building something like a membership or maybe a private community where that ongoing connection with people is just as important as the content itself? If that's your game, you absolutely need a platform that can juggle both content delivery and community management. These guys are designed to handle all the tricky recurring billing stuff and really help you foster engagement, creating a true home for your audience. All right, so once you've kind of figured out which category your product fits into, you get to the real heart of the decision, weighing the key trade-offs. And it's so important to remember this. There is no single perfect platform. It doesn't exist. The goal is to find the one with the right set of compromises for your business. And first up is the classic, age-old battle, fees versus control. So platforms like Gumroad make it incredibly easy to get started, but they do take a larger slice of each sale. On the flip side, an independent store gives you total control over your branding and usually has lower fees, but now you're the one responsible for all the maintenance and security. This one really just boils down to a single question. What is your number one priority right now? Is it speed to market? I mean, if you need to launch this thing this week, an all-in-one platform is your answer, hands down. Or is it long-term flexibility? If that's the case, then investing a bit more time up front in a custom setup is going to pay off big time down the road. Now, beyond those immediate trade-offs, there are a few critical long-term things you have got to think about. Number one, can you export your customer list if you ever decide to leave? This is huge. Don't overlook it. Does the checkout actually feel like your brand? And can the platform scale with you? Or are you going to hit a technical wall in like 2 years? Answering these questions now will save you from massive headaches later. Trust me. All right, so let's take all of this theory and turn it into something you can actually use, a concrete decision. I'm going to give you a simple little challenge right now to help you find your perfect fit. So here it is. This is your action plan. Step 1, I want you to list your top 3 must-have features and be ruthless here. Step 2, pick 3 promising candidates to evaluate. Step 3, score each one on your personal key pillars: control, fees, branding. And finally, the most important part, choose your winner and write down a single sentence justifying why it's the best fit for you right now. And I really want this to sink in because it's probably the single most important takeaway from all of this. Please, stop searching for the best platform. It doesn't exist. Your goal is to find the right platform for your specific product, your audience, and your vision for the future. So, I'm going to leave you with one last question to really guide your thinking. Forget everything else for a moment and just ask yourself this. What is the one feature, the one capability that you absolutely cannot live without? Answering that one question might just be the key that unlocks this entire decision for you.